Quickly to start off, my power has been out for the past week, so this video is a week late, and I haven't been playing on the world at all, so I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. Hey, and we're back. Alright, so this is gonna be a short one, because I've been doing a lot of work recently in this world, and I'm still not at the point where I want it to be. First of all, you might have seen these two jungle trees, because I was trying to get those, the wood from those oak trees over there, and I realized it wasn't really efficient, so I've been growing jungle trees, going out to the top, mining them all out. By the time I get, do a whole tree, like a tall tree, these aren't very tall, I get, 2.5 stacks, and by the time I finish that, in the same, sort of time frame, I would have gotten, probably half a stack from the oak, so that was more efficient, so I could make, chests, and so I can make hoppers. And I think it's in here, yeah, I've got a lot of hoppers. And in these chests, I've got the whole shebang for pretty much everything. I've got all the hoppers I need, all the redstone, all the chests. Yeah, these are all filled with them, entire stacks. So I can handle 640 unique items, which is, pretty good. I've also got item frames here. And if you're a little observant, you might have noticed those cows over there. So initially, what I was doing was, I was going to be breeding those cows and then slaughtering them to get item frames. Well, to get leather to make item frames. And I've done a little mock-up of what I kind of want the, the interior to look like. So I was doing that. But after a while, I realized I wasn't getting enough leather as I wanted. Yeah, that brings me to today. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be killing all these cows, and we're going to be repurposing this as a automatic cow farm. And I'm going to use a mob spawner to spawn mobs. They're going to go down on a water stream, and they're going to go into not really a pit of lava, but it's sort of like the Iron Golem cookery over there. So since I've been away for a while, we've got a bunch of rare items. The reason why I was away for a while was, yeah, because I was getting items, but do you know how much redstone I had to trade with the villagers over there? I'll show you my statistics. Where is it? Traded with villagers, 4,182. So I've done a fair few transactions, and I'm not even done yet. I think that this entire thing is taking me well over 20 hours. And the only reason why I know it's taken over 20 hours is because I finished the first full season of House. Like House MD, that doctor show. I've never actually seen it before, and I decided to give it a shot since I got Amazon Prime. And yeah, just turned it on for some fun, and I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, so here are the rare items. Got a fair few command blocks. End portal frames. Just a fair amount. Okay, so I don't really know the dimensions on how I want this, but we can make it as we go along. I think that's everything out of the way. I could be wrong, but who knows. Alright, so, I've actually got something to talk about today, which I've been holding off talking about. I've been thinking about making a video solely talking about this, but, I kind of wanted to wait till it's all blown over, so I could not count my chickens before they hatch, because I seem to do that a lot, and I end up being embarrassed when things don't work out. So, yeah, you know how a few episodes ago I was talking about, mental attitude and such? Like how I was talking about how I should spend this year, focusing on things that I can do rather than things I can't do. So, yeah, so a few episodes ago, I was talking about, how I really focus on things I can't do, like I'm a glass half empty sort of guy. So yeah, I've been trying to change that. I've stopped looking at things that I can't do, and been trying to focus on things that I can do, which is a healthier sort of state of mind, which I'm trying to go for. So, I was thinking, what can I do this year what's something that I can do this year? And it got in my mind of going back to school. in a way. And I was like, alright, so what can I do in the town I'm at? What's like a course that I can do for about 6 months, maybe a year? And it got in my mind of community college, or how we call it in Australia, TAFE. So I was like, okay, what's a course at TAFE that I can do? So I was looking around and I found a course that I liked, and it was education support. So that's basically helping out kids who are having a hard time at school, like if they have a disability or if they're having a hard time at home. If you hear my sister's dog yelping, I apologize. So it was a certificate 4, which is the highest thing you can do at that. Well, not the highest, but you know, it's a decently high qualification. And with it, I could, you know, get a job in the teaching field, like pretty much within 6 months, which is something I kind of wanted to do. So yeah, I applied for it. The thing you need to do to apply for it is to have finished year 10 at school. And we finished year 10 in Australia at when we're 15. So, you know, I was feeling pretty confident. I was like, I finished school, I graduated school, finished right at the end. I've got a university entrance qualification. I had the whole shebang. I was ready to go. For some reason, the school wouldn't allow me to enroll in the course. And the reason was because I did not have full-time employment at a single workplace for over 2.5 years in the last 6 months. So they were pretty much like, yep, sorry. So I was pretty upset with that. So I applied for a certificate 3, so I was thinking if I do the certificate 3, I should be able to get into the certificate 4 course next semester. And I was like, alright, I can't do the certificate 4 course. What can I do? I can do the certificate 3 course, and then hopefully by the end of the year, get into the certificate 4 course. Well, by the end of this semester. Turns out the same thing. You need to get into community college now, and this is not the same as it were. You have to have employment for 2.5 years at the same place, which is really stupid. Apparently, it's because community college now is considered to be a sort of pathway to change your career, not start it. To me, just defeats the whole purpose of school. Like, don't you go to school to be qualified for jobs? And if you don't have qualifications, you can't have jobs. And if you can't have jobs, how do you get the jobs to actually get the qualifications, if you know what I'm trying to say? It's just one really, really weird catch-22. I was pretty upset. I'm not gonna lie, I might have shed 1 or 2 tears going like, dude, they don't even want me. And that was really upsetting to me. I had all the requirements, plus more, and then plus more onto that. I thought it was like a slam dunk I'd get in, but apparently not. You know, and I got into that mindset, you know, of being I can't do this. Shit, there's nothing else I can do. But, you know, dust yourself off, take a deep breath in, see what you can't do, look for what you can do. And that's what I looked for. So I called up TAFE and I asked them what the go was. And it turns out all the full-time courses had been filled, but there was part-time courses available. I dropped everything, I ran to TAFE, and yeah, that was earlier on today. They called me and they said there's part-time courses available and you have to come down to the campus to sign up. So straight away, immediately, I ran in, found where I needed to go, and signed up, put my name down straight away. And yeah, got everything sorted out. Bit of a fuck around, you know, but yeah, I'm going back to school. After being hit in the face of a bunch of things that I can't do, I found something that I can do. So if all goes well, until September, I think the semester ends, I'll be able to teach in a school. Oh, and if you're worried that I need to put down a command block for this, I'll do it later. Will this actually spawn? Or do I need grass for it? Oh, please don't tell me I need grass. Oh man, this just threw a spanner in the works, dude. Hold on, did you guys hear that? Alright. Alright. So with all the villagers here, this is considered... Well, with all the villagers here, this is considered a village, and villagers spawn cats. So I think we're gonna tame them before we do anything. Yeah, look, I got some fish. Sweet. Alright, so we got a village over here generating cats now. Very rarely, but still. If you guys have any suggestions on what to name that cat, please let me know. Now, let's try to figure out what's going on here. So, with this, I've done a bit of testing, and, yeah. Cows only spawn on grass blocks. And I tried to put a grass block beneath the, stone here. But, it didn't work out too well. They just wouldn't spawn on it, so I gotta try and figure out a way. What should I do? I think I know. I think I know what I can do. Alright, so the theory... So my theory is... we put this here. We, get rid of this. Slam this down, put that there. Put one of those there. Oi. Grab this tripwire hook. Yeah, so that's activated. Now we just need a... So when I hook this up, this power will activate this torch, which will retract this piston, pushing the cow off. No way that worked. Dude, I'm a genius. I mean, like, oh yeah, obviously that would have happened. Like, who wouldn't realize that's a thing? Your days are numbered, buddy. That's actually this is my first redstone contraption that I've thought up by myself. What do you know? I'm an absolute... This looks very ugly, but I mean, like, what can you do? What can you do? It works. Like, it definitely does work. Nah, this will be fine. Now that's an issue. This same sort of bug? Well, he'll walk off, obviously. Or something I can do to avoid this. Bye. So I'm gonna finish the episode here, because I gotta edit this, because I'm gonna be busy in a few days. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll probably throw in another spawner just to speed this up. And yeah, hopefully in the future we'll have a bunch of leather. So until next time, when I'm pretty sure next episode is going to be the one where I make the automatic storage system. Because I got everything, I just need to do a few finishing touches, I just need to do a little bit more planning. And then yeah, we'll do it. We'll just sink our teeth into it. I'm super excited for it. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next one. And don't forget to tell me what names you want me to name that cat. Because I don't have any, and the last time we had a cat, you know, I kinda might have accidentally pushed it into a cactus. So, please do leave your suggestions. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh shit, where's my rockets?